Hello, my little stars. Cat here. Let's face it, you guys already knew I was going to do another Helluva Boss review, so why be surprised? It's like my favorite YouTube series right now. Sorry, animators, but you got some competition. So now we're diving into Loo Loo Land, which is a pretty good filler episode that helps us dig into some things with Blitz and lets us meet some new characters. Also, I have to make this clear because I know some younger viewers watch some of my content. These reviews, this show even, is not a place for kids under the age of 18. So please, 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 if you are under 18, do not continue this video and do not go and watch the show. I'm not going to promote this to kids when I know what this series entails. For the rest of you, enjoy the video. The episode starts off with a little girl crying for her parents, which is Stolas and his wife, or now ex-wife because of the pilot. If you guys haven't watched it, go and do that because it's a great reference to the review and the episode. So go watch that as well. If you don't know and still decide to watch me, then look, I'm flattered, but I don't think I'm gonna do the pilot because of my spiels referring to it, so why bother? And the first episode kinda sums up what happened with Blitz and Stolas about the grimoire, so yeah, I'm not gonna be doing that unless it's necessary. Continuing on, Stolas goes to check in on Octavia, who, by the way, I'm sorry, but I don't really like her voice.
Daddy! I had a dream. A really bad dream.
They change her voice actor after later episodes, and that I respect. But I just wanted to be a little voice acting diva. Octavia claims she had a bad dream, and Stolas calms her down by reassuring her that he will always be there for his daughter. And then we get such a beautiful song in this episode with the space aesthetic in the background. Keep saying that this is a bad song for the singer in general, but I love it. And the way he hit that high note, I squealed. Bryce, you are amazing, and don't let people tell you differently, okay? We see the song worked by child Via going to sleep, only to see teenage Via wake up to the present, which is, I think, after this part of the pilot.
Oh, shit! Sorry, I f***ed your husband.
Which is kind of fun to see Stolas' side of the ordeal, yet confusing. Unless you actually either watch the pilot or someone just catches on after episode 1 by thinking, oh hey, they got caught. But it's fine, I guess. After the raving and shouting from our number one dramatic, spoiled baby of a queen, Stella, God, I hate her, we see Stolas and Via trying to communicate with each other. Stolas then gets an idea to spend a father-daughter day in Loo Loo Land, a theme park that is in hell created by Lucifer, but for copyright reasons from this other theme park, it's now built by Mammon. I'm guessing that's when it comes to this, it's very confusing to tell, but I'm guessing that Mammon took the idea from Lucifer and made his own theme park, and for copyright reasons it's now 2 O's instead of U's because it does say that in the episode. Via, thinking that it's a bad idea, was hesitant at first, but then Stolas pushes a little bit to have her partially say yes. And because it's Stolas wanting to go out, he calls the only man
who can me.
Protect them! It's protect them. Yeah, where did this show up? Yes, security for protection. I wonder who that perfect security would be.
What?
Why, hello, my big Blitzy.
You think we'd be surprised by that. Stolas makes a request for Blitz and his workers to be bodyguards for them in Loo Loo Land. Blitz, at first, tells him that they are assassins, not bodyguards. But when Stolas offers money into the bargain, it was an offer that Blitz could not refuse. As they head into the theme park, you could see how much of a job this is for Blitz and how it's just like a pretend date for Stolas. You could also see how much of a caring dad figure Blitz is by the way he talks to Via, which I really like.
Hey, Dad, do we have to?
Okay, hold on right there, sweetie.
It's just so cute. For a few minutes, we start to get to know M&M and Millie's background profile with her and her family being broke and sometimes coming to Loo Loo Land when they had the money to spend. And honestly, I relate. I remember when my family had money when I was young and went on trips to Disney. That made it more special for me as I grew up. Moxie, on the other hand...
Theme parks always disturb me. Especially the mascots.
Well, hey there!
Ah!
That's Moxie. I also love it how they made this scene with Via.
It's Loo Loo.
I have a question.
Well, ask away, little girlie.
Is it true this park is just a really shameless spin-off of Lucifer's far more popular Loo Loo world?
No?
This place reeks of insecure corporate shame.
Hey, hey! I wasn't talking about you guys. Go away. Blitz told the M&Ms that he would take the first watch while they had fun in the theme park. Stolas sees the VIVZIE show, and we get flashbacks of not only how Via hates him, but Blitz also does, cluing that Blitzo used to be in this theme park. We then get a musical number by the lovable Alex Brightman. As the show goes on with those three, we then see on the M&M's plot, Moxie getting Millie a thing, which is adorable, but gets sidetracked with a trickster Carney. All of this is not really interesting, just funny and slightly creepy.
Get lost, Pipsqueak. I'm talking to the lady.
Yeah, no, I want to go with Stolas, Blitz, and Via. Via starts to get frustrated how Stolas is mainly focusing on Blitzo doing his job than his daughter. She starts to run off and Stolas follows her. Blitz tries to follow, but gets caught up in an argument/fight with VIVZIE that accidentally sets the theme park on fire. Blitz tells Moxie and Millie to look for Stolas while he continues the battle. In the funhouse ride, Stolas tries to find Via, but gets kinda kidnapped or assassinated? He seems very chill though. Moxie and Millie find Stolas and tells him that Blitz is busy. Too busy for caring for his daughter, he goes to look for her again, only to find her in one of the carts in the ride crying. Via starts to vent her frustration, stating how she didn't want to come here, how she used to feel at home and liked the old things that bonded them together before Stolas and Stella fought. This actually was a punch in the gut. Seeing Via sad that her family is broken and thinking it was Stolas' fault since he was the one who cheated, not knowing the real history behind the facade that Stolas tried to portray, is just heartbreaking, especially when Stolas wasn't really doing anything wrong. And for those of you that want to protest it, that haven't seen the series before, we will get to that later. Stolas tries to tell Via what his true emotions to Stella and his marriage was, but couldn't put into words. Via then asks,
Are you gonna run off with him? And leave me behind? Go away where I can't find you?
and that was the main thing that gets Stolas to talk. Via was afraid that Stolas would run away with Blitz and leave her, which is a very telling thing in this episode. From the beginning of the episode, we can see that they had a close relationship. They adored each other, but as soon as their family falls apart, and due to it being Stolas, Via can't help but think that Stolas wants to be away from this family, which can be seen in many children and divorced parents. After talking, Stolas carries Via out of the I knew he didn't need a bodyguard! Stolas asks Via what she would like to do instead and agrees to her request even though it's a weird taxidermy shop. We then cue the imps crashing from an explosion as the title comes up and the credits roll. All in all, it was a pretty good episode. The M&Ms were okay, just giving the lovey-dovey comedic side while Blitz puts in the action and Stolas and Via do the in-depth problem drama. I just really like the scenes with Stolas and Via. They're an adorable single dad-daughter vibe and I love it. The animation was okay. As you go through the episodes, you can actually see that they have practiced a lot, and it's really nice to try and find the problems and then going through the episodes and seeing that they have them fixed. All in all, it was a great episode, like I said. I would definitely recommend it if you like adult cartoons. Anyways, I hope that you guys like this. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe for more. You know that I'm gonna keep on doing this. So the next episode is gonna be out probably in a few weeks. I hope so. Either that or a few days. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night wherever you guys are and shine brighter than the galaxy, Mellow Stars. Bye!